Good morning everyone. Today we're going to be going back into the 1900s, looking at two watches that are ones that are reissued, ones that really look at that period, one is from that period. So on the left hand side we've got the Accurist Complication, also known as a GMT 320W, versus Timex Q reissued 1972. So it's a 70s watch reimagined in today's technology, whereas the Accurist is 1999's technology. So the original retail price of this Accurist watch is around about 300. Today I don't think you can really buy one. This watch retails at around 155. It's a little bit less probably than the other one, and probably a lot less important, a lot less rare. The weight behind the Accurist is a lot heavier than, not a lot, I'd say, a lot heavier. I say they feel very, very similar actually in weight. Now the movements, the big difference in the movements there are, well, the quartz behind this is nowhere near the caliber of the quartz of this one, but the quartz used in this was, I think, designed specifically for this watch. It is a Citizen 6770 Grand Complication movement, guaranteeing extreme accuracy. The story behind that watch really was a partnership between Accurist and the Royal Observatory to bring a number of Timex pieces from 1999 into the new millennium, and it's to celebrate that, and they wanted to produce a complication watch, moon phase, with a good movement in it as well, and show us what was possible back then. Cases are very similar, so you've got 42mm with a 30mm thickness on the Accurist versus a 43 by 15 thickness on the Timex. So the Timex sits a little bit thicker. Both got a gold stainless steel PVD coating with it. Obviously the Timex has that red dial with non-luminous increments and hands, same as the Accurist has non-luminous hands and increments. And the big difference in it, I think if you were to compare these two today, if you could buy this today, there wouldn't be any point in comparing them. But the design of the Timex looks really, really nice. You get tons of movements with the Accurist. You get a full working moon phase telling you the moon calendar day on the day that you're on. You get the date in number form. You get the day. You get a leap year counter, so telling you how far, what year you're in if you're in a leap year, or how far away you are from a leap year, the month that you're in. You also get a 24-hour readout, seconds counter, and this converts into a chronograph. The Timex doesn't have the chronograph, but I can show you that now. I can show you the conversion into chronograph mode. The date dial on the Timex is situated at 3 PM for this. Those hands and increments stick out a bit more on this one. The warp resistance on the Accurist is actually less than the Timex. You get 30 meters with this, 50 meters with the Timex. Come around to the casing. The Timex has, similar to the Accurist, a polished finish, very similar in shape as well. Let's have a look at the chronograph. So very simple chronograph going on there with a nice wind back function. And convert that back into the leap year counter. There we go. You've got to be careful wearing that Accurist Grand Complication in the water, because I did that once and water got in, and luckily the battery was low charge, it just blew the battery rather than the rest of the watch. Yeah, you can use the Timex for light swimming, but nothing more than that. Now, the strap on the Timex, this is a default Timex strap, is a quick release black leather strap with a gold-plated PVD buckle, reversible. This strap is an unbranded one, so there's no point talking about that. But if we come round to the case back, we can see a bit more sort of thought has gone into the Accurist one, a bit more classic with the Greenwich Masters print on the back there. This is a bit more of a look at the 1970s with the coin turn release system. One's obviously stainless steel, one's gold plated. That's silly. There we go, guys. That's a little look at both the watches outside in the daylight next to each other. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video.